welcome back to Sarah's SoCal Garden. This is the beginning of a new garden vlog and it's going to be a busy one. The spring is pretty much here, I guess it would be safe to say. The nights are 50 and above. One of the first projects that I need to do is I need to pot on my tomato seedlings, and I'm very excited for them because they are pretty strong. I've been doing that technique that I showed you guys where I just move my hand back and forth over the tomato seedlings so the stem of them can get really nice and strong. And so that is going to be the first thing on my list. I have other things I need to transplant. I have some tomatoes that I got from the Fullerton Veggie Palooza that are ready to be transplanted. So I will be doing that. Trellises need to be going up. I'm just gonna go ahead and make my list and get started with the garden chores. Okay, these are the seedlings that I'm going to be transplanting out, and they're very healthy. So I have Cherokee Purple and Speckled Roman and Green Zebra. So Green Zebra, Speckled Roman, and Cherokee Purple. Doing my best not to touch the stem. Just being really careful, almost babying these. Because you can be rough when you're watering and you're getting them strong, but when you're transplanting, you really want to have patience. Transplant in a time where you're not in a hurry. Next thing I'm going to be transplanting is this basil, and this is just the basic Genovese Italian basil, and as you can see there's a lot in each plug, so I'm going to separate it out to 12 different plugs, and all I'm going to do is just pop this out like this, being careful. Now this basil is pretty sturdy already, and you can see, I'm just going to show you guys that. This has a really nice root system to it. And it smells incredible. All I'm going to do is just break this in half. And one's going to go into each plug. So I'm going to end up with 12 new plants. Hello everybody and welcome to another garden clip. Today it's the next day. I have to carry on with chores. I got so many seedlings back there behind me that are ready to go in the ground. They're just bursting out of their little pots. So I have beans that need to go in the ground, possibly some squash, definitely tomatoes. I'm gonna plant those right away. And I wanted to show you guys this cute little gift that my aunt got me. And if you're watching this, thank you! I know she watches my videos. So she got me this like cute little butterfly tin. And then inside was a this garden decoration. It says never enough time. And that is true. There is never enough time to spend in the garden. I could spend all day out here and still there are things to be done. So yeah, I think I'm gonna place this in the garden. I think I'll put it over here. Right there. These are the beans that need to go in the ground, and these are the cow peas. So these are gonna go in the side garden. Alright, so I'm gonna get planting with my first tomato. And first I'm gonna be planting this pink Berkeley tie-dye, and I am so looking forward to this. I've been looking for this tomato everywhere and I finally found it. So first things first, sorry for the background noise, there seems to be some construction going on. I'm gonna dig a hole very deep. Same combination, nitrogen pellets, good amount of those, some Epsom salts, about a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, put about a handful of worm castings, and then the tomato goes in. So I'm gonna pinch off these tiny leaves right here. Pinch that one off too. And then, yeah, this is ready to go. It's got a nice root system. It's not too root bound. And then I'm just gonna put it in the hole. I did want to show you something that I thought was really interesting. So we have a lot of birds where we live, and they nest and everything, and this is a chick season and chicks are hatching, and I believe that there was a nest right at the top of my garage. Let me show you guys. Can see, that is an old hornet's nest or wasp nest, whatever you call it. And when I came outside, there was a nest on the ground. And I'll show you guys. I moved the nest, which I'm not sure if I was supposed to, but that was the nest that fell out of the tree. So I just moved it right there, and if the birds want to come and move it, they're more than welcome. I'm just gonna leave it there for them. But I just discovered an egg. I don't see any sign of a bird anywhere, but it looks like it recently hatched, and look, there's some evidence of feathers. I'm trying to see if I see any dead chicks, but I don't see anything. But you can tell that this is pretty fresh. This happened today or in the morning. Yeah, I thought that was really interesting and really cool. I've never seen this ever before in my garden. So it seems the more I build my garden, the more nature is enjoying it and flocking to it, which is exactly what I want. Yeah, that's like every gardener's dream, is to have so much nature in their garden. Anyways, it's getting quite hot. It's in the middle of the day, I'm sweating. But I'm gonna go ahead and get planting on with my seedlings that I have right here in front of me. Cucumbers, beans, a fennel plant, and that's it. That's what I'm gonna be planting today. Okay, so next I'm gonna be planting cucumbers. And so if you can see, these cucumbers are pretty crowded, so I'm gonna get rid of the weaker ones, like this one. That one's gonna go. And this little tiny one right here. And this little one. Nice healthy plants. They all have nice growth. So the first tomatoes that I'm going to be transplanting are these. This is the variety Tomato Rainbow. And these are some really nice strong seedlings. I'm very happy with these. And this is also rainbow as well. Pot it in. Take some potting soil. Firm it down. Hello you guys, welcome back to my garden vlog. It's been maybe like half a week since I've done any recording, and today is a great day to record. Kind of a great day. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit today. It's muggy and it's just humid. It feels really gross actually. So it's a good day to garden. At least it's, you know, clear and everything, but I am gonna be sweating a lot. Anyways, I have lots of things I need to do. Early in the morning, the sprinklers went on, so everything got a good water before it started warming up. And then the greenhouse is wide open. The greenhouse is pretty much gonna stay open from now on, because if it's 90 degrees outside, then that means the greenhouse is gonna reach well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, the dogs are out here with me. They're playing with their toys. And I'm gonna let a lot of my brassicas are gonna be going to seed, like I'll show you guys right now. So I'm just gonna let my brassicas go to seed like this Romanesco has, and the bees like it. This one is going to seed as well. So one of the first things I need to do is I need to pot on some tomatoes. Both trays are Gardener's Delight, so that's the variety I'm going to be potting up today, where I just take this nice strong seedlings and I'm going to put them into larger containers. Alright, so it looks like this one got the tops eaten off by maybe a slug or something. And because those were the true leaves that were eaten off, I can't use this tomato. So that one is just gonna go into the compost. But these are all good. And remember, never touch the tomato by the stem. Just gonna gently push it down. So I ran out of my other cups that I was using, but that's alright. I can still utilize these pony 6-packs, pony packs that I have, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And these won't come out of these pony packs until they're ready to go into the garden. I am not putting them in the sun. I'll pan the camera around so I can show you guys where they're at. I'm keeping them in the shade right here, because what happens is if I were to put them in the sun right away, like those seedlings, they would just die. They would immediately wilt and not make it just from the heat shock. So that is not what we want. Next thing on my list is I need to sow pumpkin, squash, zucchini, and then later on, once it cools down, I'm going to feed my tomato seedlings, plant out squash once the sun is setting, and I'm going to set up my trellis. Alright you guys, so let's get sowing. The first thing I'm going to be doing is sowing this summer squash limelight hybrid. This is a zucchini, and this is the type of zucchini, you pick it small, and it's a nice, very pretty light green color with yellow blossoms. So I'm going to sow about half of these. I'm going to do 3 per module. So the next thing I'm going to be planting is this heirloom Jack-B Little pumpkin. These are the little pumpkins that are cute for decorating. I'm just going to go in with, this is an older seed, so I'm not counting on all of them to germinate. So I'm just going to sow the whole pack. Alright, so my first strawberry plant has a strawberry on it and it looks ready, so I'm gonna pick it and try it on camera. Alright you guys, this is so exciting. Let's see. I think it might be ready. Look at that. It's so cute. Alright you guys, let's try this. There might be dog hair on it. Let's see. Alright, going to try it straight out of the garden. It was sour still. But that is still better than any store-bought strawberry I've ever tried. Wow. That's incredible. There's a couple other there that are ripening up, so hopefully I can get some more strawberries. So yes, so in today's vlog, I'm going to continue off my sowing because yesterday I had to stop my filming. I'm going to go ahead and sow some more squash because I want to take advantage of this hot weather this week. Yesterday was in the 90s, today is going to be in the 80s, and the rest of the week is going to be in the high 70s, 80s. So perfect seed sowing weather, and my greenhouse has been staying open, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get on with the garden chores. Alright, so the first thing I'll be sowing today is this scallop patty pan blend. I love patty pan squash. If you've never grown patty pan squash, try growing some this year. They're so easy. They're just like zucchini. They're not as prolific as zucchini, but you definitely will get a nice little harvest off of them. So I'm gonna do the first one I did 3, but I'm just gonna do 2 per module. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another garden clip. So right now the first thing that I need to get done is I need to plant out the squash because they are overgrowing the containers that they're in, and I could use those containers that they're in as well. So let's go ahead and go over to the bed where I'll be planting my squash. So this is the bed that I'll be planting my squash in. That's the Waltham butternut squash, a very common variety. And I planted that on February 16th. I'm gonna add my pellets and worm castings. And then I just pop the plant in. I'm not going to be burying it that deep like I would a tomato. I'm out in the side garden, and one of the big projects I need to do is I need to take down these nasturtium plants. Oh my god, that scared me. The air conditioner went on. I need to take down these nasturtium plants so I can build my cucumber trellis So it is a big plant, and hopefully the bees don't get too mad at me. There's a lot of other things here that they can feed on, so let me turn the camera around and show you guys the plant. This is the nasturtium plant that needs to go, and you guys will see in a little bit why this needs to go. Is because I need this space from this bed and this bed so I can make a joining trellis so I can have squash and cucumbers and things like that.